They didn't hear it coming. No explosions. No soldiers. No warning. Just a single app, innocent, colorful, addictive, sliding onto American phones in 2017. By the time Washington noticed, it was already too late. This isn't a war fought with guns. It's a war fought with attention. And America lost before it even knew the battle had begun. Beijing, 2016, a secret lab inside ByteDance. The room was dim, lit only by the glow of monitors. Engineers hunched over keyboards, tweaking lines of code. No one spoke. They didn't need to. They had one mission: build something the world had never seen before. Not a social network. Not a video platform. A dopamine delivery system. One engineer, Zhang Wei, leaned back, rubbing his tired eyes. We don't need celebrities. We don't need influencers. We just need the brain. He tapped a key. A test video played, a cat chasing a laser pointer. The AI tracked the viewer's eyes. Pupils dilated. Heart rate slightly elevated. Finger hovered, no swipe away. The algorithm logged it all. Click. 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 Like a drug dealer learning which dose hooked a user fastest. Meanwhile, in Silicon Valley, Mark Zuckerberg was still obsessed with connecting the world. Google was busy selling ads. And Snapchat? They thought disappearing messages were the future. Los Angeles, 2018, a high school cafeteria. Emma, 15, scrolled under the table, ignoring her lunch. Her phone screen flickered, bright, rapid, hypnotic. Dance challenge. Prank. Meme. Repeat. Her thumb moved on its own. Swipe. 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 She didn't even blink. Across the table, Jake nudged her. Dude, you've been on that for, like, an hour. Emma didn't look up. Shut up. This is important. Jake rolled his eyes and pulled out his own phone. 2 minutes later, he was scrolling too. By the end of lunch, the entire table was silent, heads down, eyes locked on the same app. TikTok. New York, 2019, a record label office. What the hell is Old Town Road? The exec stared at the numbers. Some random country rap song by a nobody, Lil Nas X, was exploding. Not on radio. Not on Spotify. On TikTok. Kids were lip-syncing to it. Dancing to it. Making memes with it. And now, it was #1 on Billboard. A music producer slammed his fist on the table. We didn't push this. Who the hell approved this? Silence. Then, quietly, an intern spoke up. I think the internet did. The room went still. For the first time, the gatekeepers realized. They were no longer in control. Menlo Park, 2020, Facebook emergency meeting. Zuckerberg's face was stone. They're stealing our users. A graph flashed on the screen. Teen engagement, plummeting. Time spent on Instagram, dropping. And TikTok. Skyrocketing. Sheryl Sandberg crossed her arms. So we build our own version. 2 months later, Instagram Reels launched. Clunky. Forced. Desperate. Teens mocked it immediately. This is just TikTok for old people, one tweeted. Meanwhile, at Google, Sundar Pichai stared at a search trend report. Why is TikTok now the top query for how to fix anything? A junior analyst swallowed hard. Because, sir, Gen Z doesn't Google anymore. They just scroll. 2021, a teenager's bedroom, Texas. Hey, how do you unclog a sink? A mom yelled from the kitchen. Her son, Tyler, didn't move from his bed. He didn't open Safari. He didn't ask Siri. He opened TikTok. Typed, #plumbinghacks. 3 videos later, he was downstairs, pouring baking soda and vinegar into the drain. His mom stared. "How did you know that?" Tyler shrugged. TikTok. That night, Google's search team ran the numbers. A third of Gen Z now use TikTok as a search engine. The realization hit like a gut punch. They were becoming obsolete. 2022, classified briefing, Pentagon. This isn't just an app. The general's voice was low. Grave. It's a psychological operation. A screen flickered, showing TikTok's algorithm in action. It learns what you like. Then it feeds you more. And more. Until a clip played. A teenager watching political rants. Then conspiracy theories. Then extremist content. All within 20 minutes of scrolling. The room went cold. China doesn't need missiles, the general muttered. They have an app. 2023, U.S. congressional hearing. Mr. Chu, does TikTok share data with the Chinese government? The TikTok CEO shifted in his seat. We prioritize user privacy. A senator leaned in. That's not an answer. Outside, protesters chanted. Some held signs, "Free TikTok." Others, "Ban the spy app." Meanwhile, in a dorm room in Florida, a college student scrolled right past the news. Another politician yelling. Whatever. She swiped. A dance trend appeared. She smiled and got up to film herself. The hearing didn't matter. The bans didn't matter. The train had already left the station. So here's the truth. This wasn't about an app. It was about power. For decades, America dominated the world with its tech. Google, Facebook, Apple. They ruled. Then came TikTok, quiet, cunning, unstoppable, and flipped the script. Because while Silicon Valley was busy counting ads, Beijing was counting seconds of attention. And in the 21st century, attention is the only currency that matters. And America? It's already behind.